Come on, 3, 1, 2, 3, go! Let's go on stage, Matthew Williams!
Oh, hell yeah! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Matthew fucking Williams. Your asses are all mine. Y'all thirsty for some comedy? Yo, and look, 'cause I'm here to hydrate y'all. It's too much, innit? So yeah, anyway, my name's Matthew. I'm a 5'8", blue eyes, Sagittarius. I'm also actually a raccoon that was cursed by a witch to live out the rest of his days as a below-average human man. Don't really have any kinks, but I do insist that the mask made from Billy Bear ham does stay on during sex. I've got some good news. Clown porn does exist. Bad news, they don't go when they come. I haven't really. I've got like one phobia. Like the biggest phobia I've got is probably getting fitted with a catheter bag, and then wasps getting in and building a nest in there. I am vegan. I am vegan. I'm a fat vegan, admittedly, which is like being a working class Tory, innit? So they exist, but how? And like being vegan, like you get asked like a lot of stupid fucking questions. Like the best one, well, it's not really the best one. It's the most annoying one. Is oh, what if you were stuck on a desert island with a pig? What would you do then? And it's like, would you eat the pig? It's like, no, I'd eat what the pig eats. It's again, that's not a joke. That's just my quick witty. I am the Oscar Wilde of Warsaw. Ask me a more difficult question. You know, like, how long would you have to be on the island before you fashion a coconut out of a sex toy out of a coconut? That wasn't worth it, was it? Really? 3 hours. After I've exhausted the pig. Because I love animals. I don't, not that much. Just enough to not eat them. Yeah, I'll stick my dick in some weird things, but at least I've never fucked a Tory. I did that in Manchester a few weeks ago, and someone said, what, that you know of? It's like, no, yeah, it's a pretty extensive vetting process I put through, you know. I want to see all your voting history before. And if, yeah, any remotely Tory? No, it's a no from me. I mean, it takes about 6 months because I need to get all the information gathered, and by that, you know, I've lost interest because I've got ADHD. So technically my personality is a medical issue. And they've totally, yeah, like I have just. See? ADHD, right? When I'm in a restaurant and I see like the gluten-free option on a menu, my brain goes back to like 2006 MSN, and I see that as the girlfriend option. And then I'm left wondering, can I truly commit to this lasagna? And what would our children look like? Be an affront to God and nature. I was hanging out on the World Wide Web. You might have heard of it. I was just like, you know, just chilling on MySpace and stuff. And I saw an advert. Basically, some guys just asking, "Hey, can we watch someone give birth while we're on magic mushrooms?" Yeah, that was my reaction to it as well. Yeah. And the last time I did hallucinogens, right, I played a very, very intense game of a floor is lava with myself at 4 o'clock in the morning in Birmingham train station on a Thursday morning. If I was to watch a human being come out of another human being, I would never stop screaming. I would have to go to hospital forever. I don't take drugs anymore anyway. I just leave my drinks unattended in nightclubs and just hope for the best. Hope for the best. I don't smoke weed either anymore. It's not because I don't enjoy it. I just don't want people thinking I listen to Joe Rogan. I did that in Evesham Town Hall a couple of weeks ago, which is a very Tory, very middle-class, middle-aged audience. And then I found myself having to try and explain what a Joe Rogan is to people. Because they were just like, never heard of him, never heard of him. It's just like, how do you explain what a Joe Rogan is? It's just, you know, like that, your mate's brother who smoked a load of weed and just went on about Led Zeppelin and UFO conspiracies. It's that, but he's like dead hard and a millionaire. I was coming out of Birmingham train station, and me and my girlfriend were going to go and have something to eat, and we saw this guy freebasing crack on the stairs. This is like 6 o'clock in the evening. This is very true and also very depressing. And he was basically smoking crack from a Coke can. It wasn't even sugar-free. I mean, dude, think about your teeth. Come on. Come on. They say you are what you eat. And that's why I'm too much. This next bit, so I thought it was like a bit of relatable content. I thought it was like a bit of observational comedy, but turns out it wasn't, because only my grandparents were obsessed with nude boys. Right, okay. I understand that is quite... Who the fuck starts a conversation like that, firstly? Secondly, they had ornaments of little nude boys around the house, which, when I mentioned this to my mum was like, stop overreacting, it was only 2. That's 2 too many. And one of them wasn't even an ornament. One of them was a corkscrew. So this... Right, okay. So it was a nude boy, and the actual corkscrew itself was his cock. Right. Okay. How depraved do you have to be that you fancy a glass of wine? You go, oh, this Merlot would be delicious. I do want to open it with a corkscrew cock, you know, the cock of a pig. I mean, because pigs famously have a corkscrew cock. There's one of 3 animals to have a corkscrew penis. Do you know what the other... Any idea? No. Mallard. If we're not laughing, we're learning. And the third one is a landlord. Because this is no longer stand-up comedy. This is now a rally. The revolution starts now. But my grandparents lived well into their 80s. They were considered like the greatest generation that ever lived. I mean, they weren't that great because they used to watch snooker on a black and white TV. I'm going to go because this conversation's very one-sided, quite frankly. But just before I do go, I do have an OnlyFans account. It's just the same regular horny stuff, except I'm dressed as Max from a Goofy movie. And every time I come, I go, hook. And you guys have been fucking lovely. I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.
Matthew Williams, ladies and gentlemen.